Rapunzel's back!
She is?
Yeah, here she is creating cool stuff in her castle bedroom with Pascal. Check it out! Princess life seems great, but it wasn't always like this. She used to be trapped in a tower with Mother Gothel, who used Rapunzel's magic hair to stay young.
Like an amazing face cream or something?
Not exactly. So one day, this smoldering guy showed up in her window. Whoa! He wanted that crown back. She wanted to go see the glowing lights, so they made a deal. And finally, Rapunzel escaped the tower. Yay! Along the way, they met lots of characters, good and bad. And finally, they saw the lights. Sweet! And everything was almost perfect. But then Mother Gothel showed up and ruined it all. And Rapunzel ended up back in the tower.
Not again.
Right? But then Flynn saved Rapunzel. Rapunzel saved Flynn. And she was reunited with her real long-lost family. And she found out that she was a princess.
Bonus!
So, then what happened? Well, Rapunzel, her new friend Cassandra, and some of her old buddies set out on new adventures. Cool! The end.
But wait a minute. How did she get her long hair back?
Well, we can always watch the show and find out. Our story begins with a little baby princess called Aurora and a big party to celebrate her.
Sleeping baby?
Everyone was there except for one evil fairy lady, aka Maleficent, who wasn't invited because she was evil. Straight up evil. So for payback, she showed up anyway and cursed the baby, who totally didn't deserve it, so that before the princess turned 16, she would prick her finger on a spinning wheel. And don't say it! I know, right? Told you she was evil. But anyway, as fairy tales would have it, there were 3 other nice fairies there who had her back. Yes! So the blue fairy called Merryweather used her magic wish gift to change the curse so she wouldn't die, just fall asleep forever. Unless... What? Unless she was woken by true love's kiss! Aww! Woohoo! But to avoid the whole spinning wheel thingy, she went to live in the forest with the fairies, who raised her as their own, but didn't always agree with each other, especially when it came to colors. Blue, pink, blue, pink! But that plan didn't actually work because just as she was about to turn 16, Maleficent mesmerized her and tricked her. No, don't follow the creepy light. It's creepy for a reason. And she pricked her finger and fell asleep. Hope the brick bed is comfy. Luckily, a prince showed up, who she had met once upon a dream, but so did Maleficent, who had turned into a dragon. Do-do-do-do-do-do! Ew! Dragon breath! And they had a big fight, but he won! Yay! And then he woke up Aurora with a kiss. Good morning. 5 more minutes, please. The end. Blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. Long ago in ancient China, there lived a girl called Mulan. She didn't have any siblings, only a dog that she called Little Brother. So there she was, living with her parents, just trying to fit in and make them proud of her, when suddenly she found out that her dad had to go and fight for the country.
Oh no!
Mulan didn't want her sweet old dad going to war and getting hurt, because that had already happened once. And being a brave kind of girl who just wanted to bring honor to her family, she made a decision. She would pretend to be a boy and go instead.
Only men could be in the army back then.
So she grabbed her dad's sword and chopped off her hair. In one big chop.
Don't try this at home.
And then she got all geared up in her dad's armor and pretended to be a boy, and went off to take his place in the army.
That's cool! She's amazing!
And it wasn't easy, but Mulan became a soldier, and even though her army buddies did figure out she was a girl,
Busted!
She ended up winning the war.
Yeah, you slay, girl!
Saving the country. And making her family proud by being true to herself. Which all goes to show that girls can do anything.
Yeah! Woo!
The end. The story begins with a girl called Cinderella. No mom, no dad, and only a couple of mice as friends, plus some evil stepsisters and a wicked stepmother.
Do this! Do that!
Poor Cinderella had to do everything. The dishes, clean the floor, everything. For nothing. Nothing. Anywho, there was a prince who threw a party. Well, actually, it was a ball. No, not a disco ball. A fancy ball. Everyone who was anyone was invited, because parties and balls are fun. And the prince's dad made him do it. Meanwhile, Cinderella's little friends had finished up a beautiful dress for her to wear to the ball. Happy birthday!
It's not her birthday!
But her nasty stepsisters tore it apart, and her stepmother told her she basically couldn't go.
Grounded!
Poor Cinderella.
Ugh, they're just so one-dimensional. No depth.
But just when it all seemed hopeless, her fairy godmother showed up and gave her a little extra sparkle.
Yeah, she did, because fairy godmothers are cool like that. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
She looked bibbidi-bobbidi beautiful. She's like the best fairy godmother ever.
OMG, it's amazing! You look beautiful, Cinderella. Nailed it!
She wasn't the only one who got a transformation. Everything turned into something else. A pumpkin turned into a carriage, the mice turned into horses, and a horse turned into a coachman. So, of course, the prince fell head over glass heels in love with this mystery girl that no one had ever seen before. They danced, but she only had until 12 midnight, otherwise the magical spell would end.
Oh no!
She ran off, but dropped her glass slipper. Good thing that it didn't break, because that was all the prince had to find her. He searched high and low, but nobody's feet could fit the glass slipper. Her evil stepsisters tried to force their feet into it, and her wicked stepmother, who had figured out that the mystery girl was Cinderella, made sure the slipper was lost forever.
Can you believe it?
But Cinderella had the other one, so now the shoe was on the other foot. Ha! Yeah. Well, finally, all of Cinderella's dreams came true. The bibbidi-bobbidi end.